I interviewed Lauren Evans, who is an RN charge nurse supervisor at Sutter Auburn Faith. The profession is an RN charge nurse supervisor and special procedures outpatient. She explained the profession as being caring, compassionate, touching people's lives, and helping those in need. She mainly works in the OR, which is the operating room, radiology, and the lab. She works mainly in diagnostics and direct patient care as well as management. She enjoyed caring for people and she wanted a job that wasn't stagnant so she could stay moving around, and she also went from high school right into nursing school. She works day shifts Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 2 or 9 to 5, and yes, you can accumulate hours and it's based on years of service, 7.52 hours every 2 weeks, and it is paid vacation. She described a typical day as opening the unit, managing the staff, making sure that there's a schedule created, providing breaks and lunch relief, hands-on patient care, working on the next schedule, trying to stomp out fires in a dynamic setting that can change on the daily to be flexible to make sure changes are made when needed. She makes sure that she does what her employees would do, so she sets a good example. She is a department supervisor, and the next step would be a department director of nursing, and she explained that she does not want to move up from there, where she is. 3 personality characteristics that are needed are compassion, empathy, and patience. Typical contact day would include a patient that's been on a clear liquid diet for 24 hours, taken a bowel prep, and are hungry and they're worried about their upcoming test. She sees about 8 patients, which can take 30 minutes for a procedure and 30 minutes to sterilize the room for the next. For her, she was able to go right from high school into nursing school, where she did 3 years at a university to obtain her RN. You generally just need an RN license, but they have been requiring bachelor's. The abbreviation RN stands for registered nurse. 3 schools you can get accredited at are Sacramento State University, Butte College, and Samuel Merritt Private University. Tuition, typical cost for nursing school was about $25,000 to $40,000. She said this may be different for people here in California, as she did receive her degree in Canada. Yes, you have to take the NCLEX. You go to 3 to 4 years of nursing school, and then you take the NCLEX to be able to become a legal practicing registered nurse. No, it is all pretty standard. They all take the NCLEX to be certified. She also had to take a test to practice in California versus Canada. They do have to have continuing education. They do 15 hours a year, 30 hours every 2 years of CMEs, which CMEs only happen every 2 years, so it's basically taking college courses to refresh their mind on skills. The main profession organization that represents this profession would be the Nurses Union, and California's California Nurses Association. The starting salary is $35.35, and in California it's $49.37. There's 3.8 million people employed, 302,770 people in California. California does have the largest. Female are 91%, whereas male is 9%. She said, knowing more about losing a patient who may have been close with you and how it affects you. She ultimately chose this because she had a passion for helping people and making a difference in a time of need. And she said that actually being in the operating room and now seeing people on the table and assisting in a procedure, yes, I do see myself in this profession. I learned a lot from social media, Google, contacting nursing counselors that you may be interested in. And 3 pros and cons could be that you can be strong in their time of need, seeing joy and positive success in a patient's life, helping people every day. 3 cons would be it could be very stressful. You have to deal with people passing who are close to you and people being abrupt when they don't mean to. They're just in a scary point in their life.